Oh no. Oh no. I'm so dead. Oh, hold on. Wait.
Rise up, stand, come back from the dead with my incredible powers of zombie control.
What? Oh my gosh, I'm coming back to life. Oh, finally, we can tell everyone about office hours and scam school. Go back and die, you bad piece of... Oh, whatever. Okay, all right. Hey,
Let's go time! Hello, beautiful people. Today is day 121 of Office Hours. Welcome as we cover episode 21 of Scam School, if you missed it. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brian Brushwood. I'm the internet's older brother, and yeah, I've seen some shit. We're going through it. We're going to find out what it was made of. Back in 2008, I punched God right in the eye, and he said, ow. And I was like, whoops, sorry. I was excited. And thus, Scam School was born, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. And so now we celebrate it with Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. And today, we are going to cover one of the first episodes. Oh, by the way, these folks over here, right there. There we go. These are the real ones, the elites, the Diamond Club, the hardcores. Oh man, I don't know if I assume we're live. Normally there's more of them making more noise, but that's all right because we're going to cover the Clever Match Scores Free Drinks episode. This is one of the first one. There they are. Okay, thank goodness. Woo. For a second there, I got a little confused. Maybe it was the action figure. These guys are the elites. They're the hardcores. They're the real ones. They show up with their time, energy, and effort, and that's all that really matters. That's why they get to flash the Diamond Club sigil. If you guys want to join us live. You can earn your diamond wings and join the ranks of the proud. Now, today, we're going to watch Clever Match Trick Scores Free Drinks. But you'll notice we have a mini game now. If you're watching live with us, we're going to do a compliment bomb. Here's one of the fantastic artifacts. First of all, this episode came out in the middle of summer 2008. Before you ask, this one only 47,000 views. 47,000 views 16 years ago. But here's what we care about. These 34 comments. What a strange connective thread. We're going to do what we call a compliment bomb. While we watch the episode, we're going to watch the episode in its entirety, but we are going to spray paint a graffiti wall of thoughtful comments on all of the comments. Now, here's what's going to happen. These people will not remember that 16 years ago they wrote these comments. Some of them will be nice, some of them will not be nice. We are going to be impeccably nice, and we're going to give them that awesome, confused feeling of, did a bot army just assault my comments with praise and thoughtful responses and yes ands, and they will, maybe it come and goes, and that's just a weird part of their day. That alone is worth having done. I believe it was Salvador Dali that said, what a crime it is that every time I order a prime rib steak, I don't instead receive a flaming notebook. There ain't none enough weird in the world, and I mean real weird. None of your fake weird. None of your AI gen weird. I want real weird. I want 100% real fake weird. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, there we go. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Dylan Theus, Oh Yeah, It's Adam, Cliff Horn, Hawk Worley, Banterat, Taylor Latus, Che, G. James B, Adam, Tim, Best Darn Computers, Mr. N, and I think that's all of y'all. Okay, so we're going to watch the episode in its entirety. During the episode, You guys are going to fill up those compliment bombs. We'll check on them in a bit. And in the meantime, we are going to watch. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Oh, that's odd. That's really odd. That doesn't. Why did they change the size of things? Did YouTube alter the layout? That's very weird. I guess let me enhance the position. There we go. We'll just kind of pan this off to the side. Nope. And then maybe just a little bit more. That's very odd. Okay. All right. Here we go. The episode begins now.
This episode of Scam School brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Welcome to the show that learned it from you, Dad. Learned it from watching you. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and today, another unbeatable puzzle. As you know, here at Scam School, we teach that you never tell the secret. You sell the secret, and the secret to this puzzle is well worth the cost of a free drink. It's a little thing we call the heist. We're gonna do a little puzzle here. It's got a really great solution, but it's my puzzle, and I'm gonna set up my rules. I'm gonna make it interesting for you guys. Okay. We're gonna have a reward. We're gonna have the treasure of the ancients, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, spared no expense. And I'm gonna hide him inside a safe here, right? All right, okay. Now your goal is to grab Abe, but the rules are, I'm gonna set up a little trap here, all right? I'm gonna set up a trap, and I want you to imagine this is an alarm system, right? Okay. And the alarm system goes off the moment that match drops off. This thing goes whoop, 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 and I give you the finger and I take my 5, all right?
All right.
You can use whatever other crap got laying around, but you can only touch one glass, and you can't set off the alarm. Within those rules, can you get the 5?
Huh. I'm gonna have to have a drink here. All right. So we can only touch one glass.
You can only touch one glass.
In order to get the 5.
In order to get the 5. But don't forget the alarm system.
Right. No,
it's a
I
very
remember,
complicated
there's an
alarm system.
Okay. What are you thinking? I think. Well, yeah. Well, I'm kind of thinking the same thing too. Okay.
Try some things that you think might work, and then if it fails, we'll reset it.
Okay. So again, I'm just amazed by this principle of the alarm system.
Yes, it is a very advanced alarm system.
So what if it falls on something else?
Well, it's not that the ground is electrified, and that when it hits the ground it triggers it. It's like the moment it drops off.
I'm fascinated, and I want to know what the answer is.
You want to know what the answer is?
I do.
Now here's the question. How badly do you want to know the answer?
Pretty damn badly.
Well, because it appears something's wrong with my tasty beverage.
If we got this man another beverage.
If only there was more truth serum. Are you giving me your drink?
I'd like to give
Is
him
this a gin and
drink.
tonic? Oh my gosh, can we get this? Officially, you're giving me your drink. My gin and tonic now.
Right,
Okay, so we're there.
Can we have our $5 now?
You ready for this? We're not going to set up the alarm system.
All right.
Watch this. This is my Indiana Jones impression here.
Ah.
I was close, so I was thinking if I burned it up.
All right.
Now here's a couple of subtleties on this. Part of what makes it work is that there needs to be enough surface area for this thing, like in the brief moment when it's burning and it turns into liquefied whatever, it needs to have a lot of surface area touching it. So the fact that it's a curved surface is working against you.
Okay.
So to and this is a curved surface as well.
Right.
So to kind of maximize the contact area, whatever match, and make sure you use those big-headed strike anywhere matches.
Yeah.
And you want to keep
right.
pounding it so that you get a flat head. I don't know if we can get it super close on that. Are you able to? It's flatter on that side, and that'll maximize the contact area right there. There you
That
go.
is so
It'll maximize the contact area there. And what'll happen is it's also a timing thing. When you light this match, when you do reveal it, you'll want to practice this a few times at home. But first of all, you're going to hold this flame close to the glass side so that it warms up the glass a little bit as well.
Got it.
And it's a timing thing. It's going to do the flash. It's going to start at the outside and work its way in. The moment the flame is almost touching the glass, that's when you blow it out like this.
All right.
And you'll be able to see.
That's
All right,
cool.
now I'm going to back this away. And then when you do, you got to handle it very, very gently in order to not let it fall, and you lift it up. So the first off, you do have to do a little bit of practice to get the moves down on getting it to stick.
Yeah.
But the second thing is phrasing the riddle as fair as you can. I would guess that after enough tries, you'd be more than happy to buy a drink to the guy who would give you the answer to that riddle. I think it's a pretty good riddle. Thank you
There
very
you
much,
go.
Sky. Thank you very much, Anthony. You guys were fantastic.
No problem.
Very good sports. And you know what? There, that is for here. I will give you. That's your ransom. A well-deserved beer. That's right. You know what? You guys were so cool. I will. You get the king's ransom for your fine chivalrous performance. Now, if there's a problem with this puzzle, it's that the answer's too clever. It comes out of nowhere, and people feel like there's no way they could have seen it coming. So make sure to set up the answer appropriately. Make sure that you lay everything out right in front of them. Make it clear that it's not about the match hitting the table. It's about the match losing contact with the pint glass. As somebody on the forums pointed out, the secret to a good scam or a good puzzle is that everything should be right in front of your face, and only when it's over do you realize you should have known the entire time. So set up your phrasing carefully. Speaking of which, if you have any success stories, or better yet, failure stories, make sure to post them at the forums at revision3.com/scamschool. Any questions or suggestions for scams, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. And don't forget, next episode we have a very special guest. Mistress Manners will be here to talk about hooker etiquette. Until next time, I'm gonna get a drink. Let's hear it for the folks who sneak us just one beer even after last call. GoDaddy.com. Keep your personal information away from spammers,
Nobody
hackers, and crazy.
cares about GoDaddy's ad.
Catch me in your hometown. Now you can get live updates about Scam School meetups, follow my tour schedule, and join live online practice sessions by following me, that's Brian Brushwood, on Twitter. Head over to twitter.com/Schwood and click on the follow button. That's SHWOOD. We'll see you guys online.
Whoa! A plug for Twitter. Somebody was well pleased with how it went when he did Operation iScam. That's hilarious. Also, hooker. Back before we were calling them sex workers. Back before what we think of as sex workers, entire categories of sex work that didn't exist now exist. How crazy is that? Che, the adhesion to drop ratio is quite good if you time it correctly. It's at this point it's sort of a skill issue. The only time it doesn't drop is when, or the only time it does drop is when you don't flatten the match head and you don't time the blowout and all of that stuff on there. So it's fairly reliable at this point. There is no C in Schwood. Yeah, this is before I had cracked on that. Shouts out to past Brian. I think this is the first episode that Brian figured out that what makes for a good episode is encouraging people to try stuff. I think this is the first time you hear me say, go ahead and just try stuff. We'll reset it. Oh, man. I just realized I'm not... Man, YouTube changing their layout really threw me for a loop. I am curious. Yeah, look at this. The chapters here, I don't know if these are auto-generated or what. Intro gameplay tips. Because I don't remember putting those on there. Maybe somebody did at some point, but I don't know why somebody would have. But, okay, so you see proto version, but we still are missing the C block. The C block there, the one where we don't know what's going to happen, that is so narratively important. Imagine how much better this episode would have been if we were watching them actually try it and we were invested in exactly the question that you guys were asking. Was it Cliff Horn? No, which one of you guys asked? Yeah, well, Che asked. The exact question that Che asked is, we would solve for that question if we watched them experiment and tinker with it. I could ask a robot who did it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's ask a robot. Behold, as live, we ask a robot. There you go. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Capture this. Grab it. Copy. Oh, hold on. Click that picture. Copy it. Paste it. I'm watching a 16-year-old episode of Scam School on YouTube. It's got around 54,000 views. And I noticed that there are chapter breaks built in. There's no corresponding chapter breaks in the description. And I don't remember anybody investing the time to put those in. Can you do some research and find out if this is an auto-generated thing with Scam School? In that case, it seems odd that it would do it for such an old video. Might it have something to do with the number of views threshold? How does all of that stuff work? I always say make sure to do some research, because otherwise it'll just spit out too quickly an answer. Yeah, but what are the rules? Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Automatic chapters around 2020, 2021. Video length. I've seen auto chapters on... Okay. Content structure. Okay. Yep. Open the video in studio. Ah. Ooh, look at this. We can actually... All right. Let's see if auto chapters are enabled. Today we're learning something. Ah, didn't have that on your bingo card, did you? Let's do... And then after we learn something, we'll check and see your compliment bomb, and then we'll check on the new release. All right. Content. Scores, free drinks. There we go. Not for nothing, and I hate that I think this way. I wonder how much of this one you'll notice is much more popular than previous ones. I think we had like 7,000 or whatever, and this one has 54,000. I wish it was something more complicated other than that is a human part of the body. And I suspect that triggers the interest immediately. So what did it say? It said, check if allow automatic chapters is enabled. Where would I find automatic chapter? Chapters. Ah, allow automatic chapters at key moments. Hey, Hooray! We did it. Kurometa Riku had the right idea. We found the solution and we scratched the itch. Good job, team. My guess is 54,000 views. Correct. All right. So let's take a look at a newest. Oh man, nobody replied to an old one? Ah. There. Okay, I'll go first. Meow, meow. Yeah, dude, I want to do it every single time. Put it on the other glass. Legit response. I'd buy you a beer, but here we go. Good news is that I'd buy you a beer. Bad news is that solution only gets you a Miller Lite. Mom. Does it ruin the glass? The grass? Nah, it just washes off like an ashtray. Amstel is Dutch, and I am Dutch. Oh, wait. Maybe I should say something in Dutch. Translate. That's awesome. Are you familiar with... Oh, let me get the name of Vincent Velderkamp's channel, because he is doing a thing in Dutch. So hold on. Vincent Velderkamp. Let's see. YouTube. Let's see. Oh no. I gotta find a link to his channel. Why can I not find the link to his channel? It's gonna be so cool if I could do it. VincentYouTube.com. Okay. There we go. Nope. Aha.
Dit is zonder handleiding. Ik ben Vince, jouw weg.
There we go. Are you familiar with manual not included? It's a Dutch language show about geek culture. Bomb. Into Dutch. Let's see if this translation works. Yeah. Oh. Copy and now paste. Pow. Brian. Boy, man, what's old is new again. Signing your letters so you know it's from Brian. That's very human. That is a human thing to do. Well done. Oh, dang. I played both of those. What's the reference? High fives. Why think? sorry, I'm a bit late on the response. You're a goo. Hey, that word means something different 2 decades later. Sure you did. Hey. Well done. Don't be... Be nice. Congratulations. Sorry. This is late. Boom. All right. Whoosh. Us too. That's why we're revisiting them every day on office hours. You should join us live. Pop, pop, pow. And you are too kind. Legit solution. You get 1 shot of fireball. High five. OSHA's $5. I legit did love that, and I did find it very funny. Judith. Okay. You better believe it. That look was glorious. Wow. Rap sauce. Oh, I'm here from even later. Hello from the future. How do they not think of just holding the match, then the cup, and get it out? I think I said you can't touch the alarm system. Not sure though. Okay. Yep. Did I get it? We got it. All right. Yow. Now let's see. They all have replies. Oh, interesting. Are your replies not showing up? I guess I should have. You know what? I left out a step when I was telling you guys. Meow. I should have given a link. Whoa, that's fantastic. Hey, hey, Mike. It's good to see you, man. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of doing a compliment bomb. Telling everyone. That's great. Oh, welcome to new folks. Congratulations on your Diamond Wings Alpha Achilles. Zosvoden. That's great. Tim 19862. Cool. Awesome. There, yep. I do have to give you the link. Sorry about that. Noted for tomorrow. We'll be better about that. Very cool. All right. Well, in the meantime, we can check in and see how the new release is doing. Actually, let me check the agenda. The agenda. Yeah, new episode updates. So what we want to do, all right, welcome to Behind the Scenes Chat, where we find out how to please the algorithmic gods who I secretly have contempt for. Let's see. YouTube Studio, Switch account. Meow, meow. YouTube Studio. New release. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So this is interesting. All right. So what we have here is last night's release. By the way, if you haven't watched it, I'll post it in the chat. Make sure to... Oh, that's good. There we go. Am I still sponsored by Gamefly? We haven't gotten to a Gamefly episode yet, but I'm certain that's coming up. That's funny. Okay. From what I understand, comment bombing can affect old videos by maybe prompting them more in the YouTube feed, but, and it's a big but, if they don't get further engagement, the algorithm drops it. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm not so much worried about engagement. This isn't so much a trick to get engagement so much as performance art to mess with people. Hold on. Nate Staniforth! I'm live on the air. I got about 10 more minutes. Can I call you right after?
Sounds great. Good luck over there.
All right, bye. Meow, meow. So yeah. How many challenge coins does it take for a beer nowadays? Still 1 for 1. Still 1 for 1. Oh, that's great that I got the translation right. So, all right, I pasted the episode for you guys to check out. That's the new episode that we premiered last night. Pretty good out of the gate. So what I'm hoping to see, you can see that this is the nighttime sleepiness right here. And then now people are getting up and going to work. But the two things I want to look at, I want to look at the reach and the click-through rate. So 3.4 is a little bit lower than I'd like to see. So I will start, if this was a really high number, I would not tinker at all with the envelope, as I think of it. Engagement, though, this is the big one, is average view duration. We're seeing the number of people who are actually watching the entire half-hour-long content, which is healthy. This is about what I want to see. And so if we have a 3.4 click-through rate, now we can take a look at the test report. Out of the gate, Scoundrel's about to be your new favorite card game. Did the best. Turn any deck of cards into a solo dungeon crawler. Got half of it, and I only got about an hour of data. I would not sleep on this one in the long term. But for right now, that one is so unambiguous that I'm going to go with that. And then let's... maybe just mess with the title. Change this. We'll do title 2. Will be... let's see. Turn a regular deck into a dungeon crawler solo game. And what's a do you guys have another, do you have another pitch on a title? Oh, hot damn, this makes my day. Hey man, when I deployed to Afghanistan in 2013, I would binge watch your stuff when I would get internet. I would download your videos so I could watch them when I could. Just want to say thanks. Alpha Achilles, that is the best. That is the best. It is one thing to look at a bunch of numbers and then read 5 comments that are shitting on whatever it is you just released that you worked really hard on. And vaguely, you can intellectually know that, well, I guess somebody's watching this somewhere. But to know that the signal pierced through the noise and landed in a meaningful way at a time when you were isolated, and that it gave you something of value enough that you're still showing up to say hello, that is truly the fuel that runs this whole empire, this whole fiefdom. It means the world to hear that. That is absolutely fantastic. Do a dungeon dive with your favorite deck. I just accidentally clicked back to the video on Scam Nation channel. I was like, what is going on? Where is everyone? And suddenly realized why I keep seeing YouTube comments from people I can't see. Yeah, dude, office hours goes out to all the 5 nations because while the title is a transactional benefit, office hours obviously covers a whole bunch of different topics. And soon we're coming up to the part where in the story where Scam School is not the only signal. We've got, oh man, I guess it would be, is BB Live Show going to be the next big pivot? Because we've got the rest of 2008. We're going to learn all these tricks. And then we're going to visit BB Live Show and we're going to see the moment the various ideas that became baked into the DNA of the whole project. Yeah, that's right. We're selling it. Not Scary Steve says, behold, as Justin Robert Young flees. Find out what's longer than a longsword in this game. I like that. Meet Scoundrel. Scoundrel is Solitaire's cooler older brother. A dungeon crawler solo game. Okay. Yeah. We'll go for those 3. And we'll check in. We should still during the initial, I don't know, 1 to 5 days, we'll be getting enough tests that we'll get meaningful data back. So hopefully tomorrow we'll already know something. Who is Flea? Learn more than you want to know about Flea. Yeah, I like that too. It's good. See young Flea. That's good. Alice who? Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the agenda. All right, we got new episode updates. We picked thumbnails. I'm doing a title test, not instead. I don't know if I spelled debrief right. Luma? Question mark. How many of you guys used Luma? Did it help at all? Did you guys get it on your calendar? I noticed that it sent a calendar invite, and when I put it on there, I don't remember ever giving my phone number, but I got an alert letting me know, hey, the thing that you committed to is about to start, which I thought was pretty good. Hawk Worley wants to know if I ever got my 3D print error working. I did. And all it took was convincing Ryer Appledorn to come down and fix it. But, so the problem with these things is that you don't know which parts you're allowed to manhandle unless you invest the time to really learn how the thing works. I only have surface level knowledge of stuff. So this is one of the problems with using AI to teach you how to do things is, or not to teach you. Using it to teach you is good, but using it to just fix things, you don't do the deep learning. You pick it up, you do the thing, and then you don't think about it. And as a result, you don't have institutional knowledge deep into your core so that you know how and why things work. And so as a result, I couldn't manhandle bits of the printer without feeling like I was going to break them. And but now I'm a little bit closer. Everything is printing. I was able to print out all of the 3D game pieces for Callie made a version of Clue based on Five Nights at Freddy's. And I printed out she designed all of the items in Blender. It was really neat. Yeah, the short run of Game On with Max Trollbot. We'll get to that one too. So you guys got the Luma calendar stuff. I think that's a good intermediate step, is just getting people to click and say, yeah, I'll do that. And then they choose while they're in the peak of excitement, and then it increases the odds that everybody shows up and gets to have a good time. By the way, that was fun. Just wearing silly hats in the chat, doing hat chat. That was great. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you to Josie for showing up, even though she was working on a commission. Thank you to Justin for showing up, even though he was sleep deprived, as any of you guys following the bonus episodes of Great Night are aware. Oh, interesting. Princess Judith, let me see. Copy. Here, try this. Yeah. And Bonnie and my mom. That's right. We were all there. It was very good. So let me see if there's any other analytic insights going into it. I do always peek in on the comments. A lot of people. Oh, look at that. I almost did it again. Now we're starting that. I was peeking on the comments. So there's three choices. You can respond with snark. I usually default for tit for tat. If you're unfamiliar, there's a game called The Prisoner's Dilemma where you can short-term get ahead by defaulting on the prisoner's dilemma and getting a momentary advantage. But in the long term, the strategy that always works best in repeated interactions is what they call tit for tat, which is always assume good faith, but when somebody acts in bad faith, reciprocate, but only once, then revert back to assuming good faith. So over the long term, it encourages pro-social behavior across the board. So in this case, this whole comment kind of reduces down to, I am lonely and sad. Hello, would you like me to print this out and give it to Josie or her mom? I'm not sure what the point of this is. Huh. Okay. Oh, question. Nope. There we go. Thanks for watching. You know what? Let's just stop right there. That's it. We did it. We did it. Thanks for watching. And then I'll heart my own comment. Oh, Tim. Tim, you're beautiful. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I loved the crazy uncle energy he brought. And that was a damn fine plea. Oh, this sounds cool. Hit me up at brian@shwood.com and tell me more. Oh, that's right. We walked past the flea reference in The Big Lebowski. Boom. That's great. Aha. Yap, 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 yap. Search Almost a Girl Band on Spotify. Yap, 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 yap. This is great. Fantastic. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 bop, bow. Yeah. All right. Good deal. Yeah, their latest one is plays better live than in the recording. Their latest one, Not Scary Steve, has a really good, I don't know, right? I don't speak music good enough to know what part is good, but there's a good part in the new song. It's great. All right, guys. I have an 11 o'clock appointment, so I've got to make my way out the door. And I think, let's check that agenda. I think we did it. Hopefully your compliment bombs will show up tomorrow. We'll add that to the things to check tomorrow. But it seems like Luma got a passing grade. Man, thank you guys so much for being there last night. That was a lot of fun during the premiere. Thank you for the kind words, everybody who earned their diamond wings. And I will catch you guys tomorrow's. Until then, I should have like a clever thing that I say. Until then, I should have a clever thing that I say. There we go, and then we'll go.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Oh wait, there we go. No, here we'll do it like this, nice and loud.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed.